We often make wrong predictions about Tesla products. Many of them have not achieved the expected explosion. However, we bet you everything that 2025 will definitely be an unforgettable year for Tesla when there are 3 new models launched. These 3 monsters will break everything when millions, tens of millions of people are counting every second waiting for it to launch because most of them are extremely cheap. Which models are they, and why will these things sell so well? Discover now. Welcome to Tesla Car World. Just a few days remain until robotaxi's launch event, which Elon claims will be a historical milestone and possibly the biggest event for Tesla since Model 3 got introduced a few years ago. In our opinion, robotaxi is a masterpiece that'll wrap up Tesla's 2024, and right at the beginning of first quarter next year, Tesla will kick off their latest project with 3 highly anticipated models. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that these models will overshadow robotaxi upon their release. First up is Model 2, or Project Redwood as some people call it, the $25,000 affordable car. Both Tesla and Elon confirm that this gets released in first quarter next year. We think probably Feb. The truth is that this is going to be a pretty interesting car as it's gone through a lot of changes and is difficult to be able to launch. However, Tesla's still sticking with it because it's clear that millions of customers are waiting for this car, and some analysts even see this $25,000 car as a bigger catalyst for Tesla stock. The reason is that if Tesla breaks into the compact affordable car segment and takes market share from vehicles like Toyota's Corolla, the company's going to see even better sales, which leads to better stock prices. This makes sense because, as we've said, many people who can't afford Model 3 or Y are placing a bunch of hope in this specific car. More accurately, this model allows Tesla to expand its customer base because pretty much anyone can afford the $25,000 price point, or possibly even lower through discounts after its release. Here's what you need to know about the Model 2. Some of this has been confirmed, while other aspects are just predictions based on leaked info. First off, Model 2 will definitely be a compact crossover. It'll be redesigned to resemble the Model Y by about 80%, but much smaller, with design details simplified as much as possible. But that's not all. Some sources suggest that in addition to the crossover, Model 2 will be produced in a hatchback version. These 2 body styles won't require Tesla to reset or significantly adjust the production line, as they'll still share many of the same components. This is because each market has different car preferences. In the States, crossovers are kings, while China and Europe, hatchbacks are a lot more popular. Another confirmation is that Tesla will first produce the Model 2 in Giga Texas, allowing for faster production processes before it's manufactured in Giga Berlin and Shanghai. Elon also shared Model 2 will be made on the same production line as Model Y, which means the production of this car will heavily rely on Giga casting. This technology allows for the entire lower frame of the vehicle to be cast in a single solitary piece. Before, this process needed hundreds of smaller parts to be assembled through welds, which was quite time-consuming and cost a bunch of money. Thanks to this method, Tesla's been able to significantly cut production costs for EVs. Model 2's interior won't be too remarkable, but will still offer all the functions and conveniences of a standard Model Y. However, similar to the outside, the interior will be significantly simplified in terms of quality. For example, it may feature a smaller control screen, traditional steering wheel, a dashboard made from standard materials, and no heated seats. However, the inside space of this car won't make passengers feel cramped, as many might think. It will still provide room enough for 4 to 5 people, though 4 would probably be most comfortable. While robotaxi model only has 2 front seats with the entire rear part reserved for luggage, Model 2 takes a bit of a different approach. This car will almost entirely limit cargo space to prioritizing seating capacity. This may be a trade-off, but it's the best way for you to buy it at the $25,000 price point. Perhaps no one has told you about this Model 2, but the truth is that people love this car simply because of its space. The design and interior aren't as important because most understand it's a trade-off. However, there are some still very cool aspects of this car that are going to excite customers. We're talking about the performance. Being smaller in dimension with minimalist interior and outside and a smaller battery pack allows Model 2 to be 30% lighter than Model 3. That means it goes very well acceleration-wise when only using just one motor. Now, there may also be a dual-motor version, but we think that the standard version is just going to stick with one motor. And a 0 to 60 acceleration time of 5 seconds is pretty impressive for this car. In Tesla's docs, the battery for the Model 2 was also talked about. It'll use LFPs with a 53 kilowatt capacity. Right now, 70% of Tesla's EVs use LFPs because they're the cheapest ones available and quite safe. However, the trade-off is that they only offer a medium energy density, right around 165 watt-hours a kilo. For Model 2, there's been info from Tesla's major supplier and partner CATL confirming Model 2 will be using their latest gen of LFP batteries, the Shenzhen battery. The report got leaked in March of this year when CATL admitted that their new battery is a breakthrough for Tesla's affordable EVs, meaning that the Shenzhen will be a key factor in enabling Model 2 to get to that price point Elon talked about. However, we do kind of have some doubts about the $25,000 price point, as we suspect that the car might actually get priced higher, right around $32,500, and then qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit, bringing it down to the $25,000 in the end. The reason for our suspicion in the report mentions that Tesla's Model 2 using CATL's LFP batteries, and the Chinese supplier has confirmed that they've shipped machinery and equipment to produce these batteries in Giga Nevada instead of importing them directly from China. And that leads us to think that Tesla's actually aiming for the car to qualify for the federal tax credit. What are your thoughts on that? Returning to the battery and performance of Model 2, Shenzhen battery is a type of ultra-fast charging battery, capable of charging from just 10 to 80% in under 15 minutes. It's also got a higher energy density compared to the older generation LFPs. As far as we know, it's closer to 200 watt-hours a kilo. Because of this, the 53 kilowatt battery pack allows Model 2 to get to a range of 200 to 250 miles. If you do want that 300-mile range, it could be a long-range variant of the vehicle you're after. In addition to the short charging time thanks to the battery, we are considering the possibility that this car might actually be able to do wireless charging, which Tesla will introduce for robotaxi at the upcoming event. Now, we're not certain, but we can't rule out this possibility either. As for the 48-volt low-voltage architecture, AI-5 hardware, steer-by-wire, and other features, we think they will not be appearing on this vehicle. On top of that, there's another report stating that Tesla plans to make 10,000 units a week in Texas. If Tesla can keep up this production capability, Model 2 will quickly gain a major presence in the global market. Now, besides Model 2, another vehicle expected to conquer all markets and take Tesla to new heights next year is the Model Y Juniper, a refreshed version that is 80% new compared to the company's best-selling SUV. The good news is that the price point for this new version will not go up that much compared to the current model, possibly starting at around $46,000 for the long-range rear-wheel drive. By removing nearly all the outdated design elements of the current version, Model Y's 2025 is once again going to shake things up. It'll inherit all the innovations found in Model 3 and be even much better. As far as we know, Tesla's placing particular emphasis on this project since Model Y has consistently been their best-selling vehicle for many years and always ranks as the #1 bestseller in several markets. The fact is that a number of customers waiting for the Model Y refresh is a lot larger than those after Model 3. The simple reason is Model Y gives you an excellent balance of price, features, safety, and practicality. This balance is key to understanding why Model Y is popular and being prioritized by Elon. So, what's new with the Model Y Juniper for 2025? Although there has not been an official report on the specific launch date for Juniper next year, most think it's going to hit first quarter. This means that within the first 3 months of the year, Tesla will release both Model 2 and the new version of Model Y. Now, we know this sounds hard to believe because Tesla's always been known as a slow manufacturer that often misjudges the timing of their new product launches. For example, robotaxi initially scheduled for August, but that's been pushed back to October. However, according to familiar reports regarding the Juniper project, Tesla's actually completed all the work for this car. It was originally intended to debut in fourth quarter of this year, but due to the priorities for robotaxi, it's been shifted to next year. This is why, although Model Y Juniper has not yet been launched, we continuously see several prototypes of Model Y 2025 being spotted on the streets. Model Y Juniper will feature new headlights, a new front bumper, and some images that even show that it'll include a front camera and redesigned front end for more aerodynamic styling. If you see anything nice on Model 3, Model Y is going to have it too. In addition to the front, the back of the vehicle also gets an update, captivating customers no matter what angle they view it from. The light bar seen on Cybertruck will also be present in Model Y Juniper, according to the captured images. However, in our opinion, while Model Y Juniper is appealing due to 50% of its designs and feature updates, the new battery is the remaining attraction that's going to bring millions of customers who are delaying their plans to buy Model Y to wait for it. Model 3 has gotten a refresh, but the battery is unchanged. In contrast, Model Y's Juniper gets equipped with an entirely new type of battery, featuring higher energy density compared to the previous models. Now, you may not know that the current Model Y variants primarily use LFPs from Cattle or Blade batteries from BYD, with an energy density of around 165 watt-hours per kilogram. However, Model Y Juniper is going to be utilizing a battery with a density of 200 watt-hours a kilo, enhancing the vehicle's range and performance. The new battery is a bit superior to the current models and will provide a substantial improvement in range, exceeding 20%, making a range of 380 miles entirely possible. There are 3 potential battery types that are going to be used for Model Y Juniper, including the Chengxing L, Chengxing Plus, and Cattle's Chillin 2.0. Tesla may choose any of these, as they are all improved LFP batteries. According to sources from China, the first Juniper version is going to be a 5-seater vehicle with another 7-seater planned for fourth quarter next year. Reports suggest that Tesla will be launching the 7-seat Model Y during the holiday season for 2025. This may be a different concept from the current one, simply adding 2 smaller seats in the trunk to create a 2-3-2 seating configuration. The 7-seat Juniper is said to be a larger version of Model Y's 2025 and may get developed primarily for the Chinese market. Clearly, family electric SUVs with 6 or 7 seats have proven to be quite popular there, so Tesla wants to capitalize on this trend alongside its competitors. In any case, Model Y was launched in 2020, so it makes sense for the Juniper upgrade to come next year. Perhaps it'll boost Tesla's sales after this year, which will be a transition year with no vehicle launches. Now, let's talk about the final model getting launched, which this time won't be a vehicle, but rather an AI product, something that Tesla is trying to establish that they do better than anyone else out there.
You need to be the best in real-world AI, and Tesla's the best in real-world AI.
Yeah, how impressive Tesla's AI will be fully demonstrated through Tesla's Optimus, a humanoid robot that's expected to take away all doubts about the majority of the roles in robots in life, something we've only seen in sci-fi movies. However, Elon confirmed that Tesla's robot will be like C-3PO to step into the real world. Currently, Tesla has not officially released Optimus, but they plan a Gen 3 version by the end of this year before selling a limited number next year. Now, if you are still unfamiliar with Optimus, it's a humanoid robot designed to take over tasks from humans and assist with duties in Tesla's factories in an effort to reduce labor costs. Of course, many people still think it'll lead to job losses for us humans, and we don't deny this, as it's clear that some human tasks are going to be transferred to Optimus. However, looking at the upside, these robots will undoubtedly create new jobs, as the demand for them will be increasingly growing in the near future. The latest version, Optimus Gen 2, stands at 5'10", weighs 138 pounds, and has a battery of 2.3 kilowatt-hours. Current movement speed's about 1.3 miles an hour, and it has the capability to carry a max load of 45 pounds. This robot's one of the few on the market that has 5 fingers with a hand of 22 degrees of freedom, allowing it to perform tasks quite similar to those of a human. The robot uses a neural network that's closely linked to Tesla's full self-driving system, meaning that the robot has AI that can learn and perform tasks based on data collected from the outside environment. Optimus uses 8 2D cameras and sensors similar to Tesla's self-driving system to create a sensitive visual system, helping it recognize and interact with objects like people and devices in the surrounding environment. Tesla will not set a specific number of tasks for its robot. Instead, the number of tasks increase during the robot's self-learning process without needing time for training. This means that you only need to perform a task, let it watch, and then it replicates it. Alternatively, you can simply show it the video and ask it to perform the task, and everything gets solved that way. Over time, the number of tasks increase, and eventually it'll be able to do thousands of tasks. Elon has stated that it can be a homemaker, Tesla worker, or take on many other roles as long as we use it properly. Musk also emphasized that there will be a rental program for Tesla Bot before it goes on sale. Despite offering a wide range of superior utilities and the ability to perform various tasks with economic value reaching tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars annually, the expected price for Optimus starts at around $20,000, which is an incredibly attractive price, especially compared to other robots out there that typically go for 70,000 to over 100 Gs. In particular, Tesla Bot costs only half a Tesla car, but the economic potential it brings to the table is huge. Imagine, Optimus can do boring, mundane tasks like arranging goods, managing warehouses, even household tasks like cleaning, cooking, and taking care of your plants. A retail store could use Optimus to pack, ship, and declare invoices without having to hire a bunch of workers. This not only helps businesses save on labor costs, but also improves on work efficiency, ensuring that goods are always inventoried accurately and promptly. Rather than having them take many years to break even, as with other technology investments, customers can quickly recover their costs after purchasing Optimus. This is not only a smart investment for those looking to optimize costs and increase efficiency, but also a breakthrough in how we think about the future of work and automation. The launch of 3 new Tesla models for next year, 2025, will mark an important milestone in the company's history, demonstrating that Tesla is not only a pioneer in technology, but also expanding its global influence. In particular, Model 2 promises to be a significant breakthrough with a very affordable price, allowing Tesla to dominate that compact car segment. Additionally, the Model Y Juniper, along with Tesla's Optimus humanoid robot, will be creating many development opportunities. The question arises, which of these 3 rock stars are audiences most looking forward to? Are you a fan of the Tesla Model 2, Model Y Juniper, or the Tesla Optimus robot? Thank you so much for watching this episode of Tesla Car World. Make sure you like, subscribe, and press that bell notification icon so you never miss out on any of our often once to twice daily updates that come your way. Thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and God bless. Bye.